Hello there everybody, my name is Vince. Welcome to the channel. Today we're here doing demonstrations of new offerings from Milwaukee because we're at Ohio Power Tool and today is their Milwaukee Tool flash tent sale blitz thing that's happening where you can save tons of money on Milwaukee Tools. Problem is, if you're probably watching this video, the sale's over, but that's why you're going to want to tap the bell and tap the like button because that's the cheapest deal you can get today, tapping that like button. We have Milwaukee's M12 die grinder. Die grinder? No, right angle die grinder. When people say die grinder, I think of die grinder. This is a right angle die grinder. Go see what it can do. Oh, that's 24,500. Let's see. That's 10,000. I gotta tell you, it's pretty funny. With this wheel, I don't know whether it is, but we were on the most aggressive. We're on speed 4, which is 24,500 RPMs. We lowered it down to speed 1. It almost seems as though the paint and material was removed faster on lower speed. I don't, exactly why, but I can tell you that speed 2 is 15,000 RPMs. Speed 3 is 20,000 RPMs. So you're able to really get close to your desired RPM for the work that you're doing. I will say that this has been a highly anticipated product offering, whereas before automotive shops would probably use a pneumatic solution. We're talking to some people in that industry. They say that they like the versatility of being able to just pop a compact battery or even an XC style battery into the tool. They don't have to worry about the compressor constantly running. That was one of their concerns, to get that much RPM, and maybe they're relaying the information to me wrong or I'm relaying it to you wrong, but what they told us is that it takes a lot of air to run this style too in a pneumatic form factor. They like the idea of being able to pop that battery in, and plus they don't have to have a hose tagging behind them. It's pretty cool. A lot of people have been waiting for this. You see that? Look how quickly it takes the material off. Now I will say this, because of the style of pad, we're leaving a little bit of a hash mark or a crosshatch pattern in here. I want to see if increasing that speed will remove some of those marks. I might not, might. Pretty cool. Does an awesome job. I will say this, for all of you DeLorean owners out there, okay, this tool would probably come in super handy for you. And if you like having super handy tools to help you polish your DeLorean, smash the like button, get subscribed, and tap the bell because we do awesome videos like this all the time. With that, I want to say I appreciate each and every one of you being here. Thanks a lot, everybody. It's time to go back to the future. Did I? Definitely. Want to give it a shot?
Bigger battery? Sure.
I definitely noticed a big difference. The bigger battery.
New favorite tool.
Oh, man, that's nice. Man, that moves material quick.
I got caps on them, raw tires, new fenders, new bed to put on my O4. I bought that brand new.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Joe here at Untitled Power Tool. Some quick statistics about our M18 Fuel Chainsaw. Not only does it have a 16-inch bar, but it gets over 150 plus cuts on a 12-volt battery. It's actually up to speed in under a second. And what you're gonna see not only in the power utility space, but even some different residential and even landscaping, it's gonna get all day runtime for you on just two 12-volt batteries. But let me make a cut for you to improve it. Show you.
Tell you, not bad at all. It's like cutting cheese. It's like cutting cheese. I mean, you know, I don't know what more to say about it. It's Milwaukee's cordless, M18 cordless fuel chainsaw. Okay, it's got a 16-inch argon bar and chain. I mean, it looks like it works modestly well, or extremely well. Has all the safety features of a gas-operated chainsaw. It's got a lot. It's got a lot of power. Of course, you're going to get the most performance if you're using Milwaukee's 12.0 HO HD battery. You could, if you wanted a weight savings, if you were, you know, lugging this around. I'll tell you though, it's not that heavy with the 12.0. But if you did want some weight savings, you could potentially run a 6 amp hour, 8 amp hour battery in here. I will say this, a lot of power, and if you like a lot of power, then smash the like button. So this cable cutter will cut what size of cables?
So 750 copper, 1000 aluminum.
Okay.
And this is actually our 600 MCM crimper. So it can go from crimping to cutting, and this can actually come in the kit. It's actually our 2679-750C kit.
Wow.
And you can add this on there.
So crimp and cut.
Crimp and cut.
Cut and crimp. So typically, what will we be using to make the cut if we didn't have this powered solution?
It's tough. I would say either a hand application, or this is something where it's a kind of a stone age. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think.
So manual large cutters, and the deal is that it's the repetitious movements over time that cause ligament damage. You know, this is one of those tools, and I feel that Milwaukee's looking as the solution to keep electricians, technicians, people in the field longer, practicing their profession, right? Doing their profession, making more money with less injury. I think this is pretty cool that they're out with this. This is on pre-sale as well, or is this already? This is for sale.
This is available.
This is available. Cool.
And strip.
We could strip. So all we got to do, right? We have our M18 Cable Stripper. You know what's great about this? We can adjust. We have adjustable
11 p.m. at night.
Our strip. So if you're putting lugs on or crimps on, whatever it is, you're able to adjust that strip. 3 inches, 2 inches, 1 inch, 0 inches, anything in between, it's adjustable. This tool also comes in an M12 version.
M12 version that'll do up to 500.
So up to 500. This will do up to 1,000. We said, right? What
That'll
we said?
do up to 750.
750. Okay. So you're getting more capacity with the M18. This kit comes with a 2 amp hour battery? Okay. You know what's great about this is that you would have to use, generally, a stripping knife. You take your knife and you'd be stripping this cable. Otherwise, you get ununiform stripping. And what happens is that you could get a high resistance connection. The other thing is, as you're stripping, you could injure yourself. So once again, Milwaukee's found a way to make you more productive and safer on the job site. You make more money. You don't have to go to the emergency room. There's all kinds of benefits. Absolutely. I didn't realize, you know, I've seen so much on this. I feel like I've seen so much on this that I didn't realize it's still on pre-sale.
Yes.
I think there's a link in the description below.
Yep.
If you wanted to get it on pre-sale. I'm not
the cool
sure.
thing about it, guys, it actually comes with capabilities of ordering the aluminum set, the die set, and the copper set as well.
So aluminum, you could get both, or you can get one or the other, or no?
You can get one or the other, depending on the different type of model number that you have.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Wow.
That's it. Simple. Wasn't that easy? Joe's busy getting the demo ready. We're super excited because we have a winning combination today. And I'm not talking about me and Joe. I'm talking about Milwaukee's new 9-inch battery-powered, what is it?
Concrete saw.
It's concrete, they call it the cutoff tool, right? We have it paired, which I think it's an awesome combination. Milwaukee's backpack sprayer water solution. What do you want to? What do we call it? The powered. What is it called?
It's actually called the water switch pack.
That's why we're a good combination too, because I just talk about things. Joe has all the information, the correct names and such. So this makes it an awesome solution because we're able to not have to go find a long hose, a hose bib. We have the solution. It's all in one. We're able to water cool our saw. And Joe's going to show how effortlessly and dust-free this solution is.
Hey, what's going on, guys? We're here at How Power Tool. My name's Joe. I'm the Milwaukee rep here in Columbus, Ohio. We're actually demoing our 9-inch cutoff saw here today. Some quick statistics about it, guys. Not only can this do 80 cuts on 5/8 rebar, but also 60 cuts through your standard cinder block. A few things about the weight itself. As you can see, I'm lifting up with just one hand. Compared to our competitors that weighs over 25 pounds, ours is under 12 pounds with the battery inside. So it comes in 2 battery kit and also a bare tool, and it comes with a diamond blade and an abrasive blade, so you're heavy metal. But let's go ahead and make a cut.
Absolutely. I think it's pretty amazing that a saw of this size that can cut through these materials. We're talking about cutting through concrete, we're talking about cutting through a rebar. It's something previously you'd need gas power for.
Absolutely.
And it's done on 18-volt battery power. It's unreal.
You see the gasket actually inside, so you compared to like all the water and material and different sparks that are flying through the air, this gasket is actually gonna defer all the...
What's the rating on that gasket? Wow, that's pretty cool. Is that a 56, 65? What is that? You know? It's a pretty good gasket. Look at it.
So we are running a 12 amp hour battery on here, guys, and that's gonna be what's coming in the kit. So your two 12-Os.
Two 12-Os. What's the cost of the saw, the 2 batteries, and the charger in the kit?
Yep, so bare tool $5.99, kit $8.99.
Cool. I think it's still on pre-sale here. If it is, we'll have a link down below. I'm not sure. We'll see. If it's not there, you know, don't be mad at me. You know what's great about this saw is that it's powerful, right? Another good thing about it is it's pretty relatively lightweight and compact.
Yeah.
But with lightweight and compactness, that means it could just walk away on its own.
Absolutely.
I see that as his one key. So it allows us to what? Inventory the tool. What other settings come along with the one key? Is there Anything
Even the trackability too as well. So let's say you're a procurement manager and you're worried about some different higher priced tools that are on the job site, worried about walking off. So this one in particular, it has our one key capability built inside. So you can connect to this tool, you can inventory it, and you can also track it. So let's say you're on a big job site, you can set that geofence around that job site, and if it walks off, it'll send you that notification that it's now off the job site and you can go find for it.
Wow. Let me ask you a question. You could set that geofence. Once it passes the geofence, does it disable the tool? Or do you have to manually disable it?
So you manually disable as soon as it leaves that geofence, it actually tool locks it, so it makes it essentially a demo tool.
So it will tool lock once it passes the geofence.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. Somebody's going to steal my stuff. I don't want them to be able to use it. You know, I want them to come back and go, yo, Vince, this thing's broke. I didn't need to steal this. Here, take this back. That would be pretty awesome.
So it's going to be a pretty light paperweight. Yep.
You should put like a little, like a note inside. If this tool's not operating and you've stolen this, you could bring it back. I will not have you arrested. Let me ask you, replacement blades, they're just a standard, they're just a 9-inch standard replacement blade, correct? It could be any, so this, you know, they're not Milwaukee specific, are they?
So we make our own blades.
So you do make your own?
We do provide our own diamond and abrasive blade.
Yes.
You can purchase those two on the side, but you know, obviously we are capable of the same arbor that our other 9-inch saws are capable of.
So it's universal. So if you're somewhere and you can't get your hands on those Milwaukee specific wheels, blades, then you don't have to worry about being out of luck. It's not a proprietary thing. You could use a standard 9-inch blade. Pretty cool.
So you want to put the tool lock feature on there? Do you want to like talk about
I mean, yeah, that would be fine. I know we want to kind of
activate it, and then
we want to focus on one key especially.
Like it'll
so you're telling me, like, so where's the where would be the geofence? So now it's done.
Now it's done. Now it's locked out.
And anybody walk past the geofence, it's automatically going to do this, and then it'll alert you?
So as soon as it connects with, think of like a brotherhood. Think of one key like a brotherhood, because as long as there's over 6 million downloads across the United States currently. So as soon as this tool connects with someone like you that has it dormant in their phone, it automatically relays your data that locks it out and syncs it. So therefore, as soon as it leaves and connects with any other person that has this app, it'll automatically shut off.
It's locked out.
And this won't activate until I actually either A, reconnect with the tool, or unlock it myself manually. So I'm gonna go ahead and unlock it.
I mean, you can see the battery's fully charged. It just will not run.
So it'll connect 3 times, and now it's ready to go.
We're ready to get back to work. Look at that.
Yep, I unlocked it.
I gotta tell you, it gets up to speed pretty quick. Yo, that was an awesome demonstration. I love it. And I appreciate it, Joe.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. Yo, you do the best kind. What kind of water does it take? Anything? It was a joke.
Filtered water, yes.
Spring water.
Does it take distilled? Does the water we use to cool the blade, does it have to be, could it be still or sparkling? What we have today is Milwaukee's new M18 pipe threader. This is their fuel model. There's only one model, right? Fuel, they're all fuel. But all I'm trying to do, all the heavy lifting's been done already for me. Our pipe's been cut off, our stabilizer's been set, right? This is called stabilizer. What is this thing called? Yep. Come on in here, you tell me.
So we have our new pipe threader goes up to 2-inch on all of our dies. So all the way up to 2 inches. It has a locking mechanism on the dies. You have a low and a high speed. You'll usually start off on low, and you can switch to high speed. Number 2, halfway through your cut. You can also, anytime you're threading, you want to push the switch towards the direction you're going. To start it, it has this nice handle up front instead of using the old putting your hand or a rag to start your threads. It also has an anti-kick on it, so if it does start to kick or bind, it's going to turn off automatically. And then we have the 1 key into our tool as well. So for the theft reasons or tracking reasons, you can use the 1 key as well. But what's nice is it turns in your your standard power ponies or your rigid pipe threaders. You can actually be a 1-man job instead of a 2-man job, because you'll be able to hold this with 1 hand and actually oil it with the other.
Look at that. We're gonna back it off. Okay, so what we're saying is,
Yeah.
pretty cool. What I really like about the pipe threader is that, you know, you have multiple speeds, you can get the work done, you can get the work done quick, but Milwaukee also keeps in mind safety. If you were to, for some reason, lose control of the threader and it kicked back on you, that red link intelligence shuts itself off. Look at that. Is that what it is that shuts it off?
Yep.
What shuts it off?
So there's a...
Is it red link intelligence?
Yep. It's our rapid stop on here. So it has a sensor in here, so once it starts to bind or kick, once you get to the end of that pipe and it binds, it will, and it starts to kick on you, it'll turn off automatically, so you reset. So for some reason this thing is not on there,
right?
Or if this loosens up as you're threading, it's got the rapid stop. Turn off.
That's pretty awesome. Now let me ask you a question. Is there ever a time where you should start in high speed?
So what you want to do is you always want to start in low speed. I mean, with your 1-inch pipe or lower, you can use the number 2 speed, but with your 2-inch pipe and above, or 1-inch or above, you kind of want to just use that the low speed.
Cool. Oh, we already got gloves on. I was going to take off my glove to shake your hand, but I didn't even have to.
What's your weight guesstimate on that?
So this pack out from the heft of it, I'm feeling it's got to be a good. It's probably a good 125 pounds, 175 pounds. That's what my machine hand is telling me. You know I have a machine hand, okay? And the pack out's sitting on top of this pallet. And what we have is, this is the non-conductive poly fish tape drum connected to the angler. The angler, okay? It's tied off here. We're going to show you a demonstration. There's something that we found out new today here during the pop-up tent sale. What is it? Pop-up tent sale? Milwaukee tent sale? We found out something new about the angler. I found pretty interesting. But I want to show you the power of the angler. We probably could throw somebody on top of this. Matter of fact, Nick, you could probably stand on there with the camera.
I'm going to sit down.
You could maybe sit down. He loves it. He loves it. All right, Nick, let's see what we could do here. Ready? Okay, so he literally is dragging towards us, right? I mean, there's no wheels on that pallet. It's pulling a good 125 pounds plus the pallet on blacktop. No wheels. This thing's got a lot of pulling power. You know, you can pull, you know, numerous cables, right? Service cables through long distances. And the good part is, I found that there's some intelligence built into the puller. Sometimes, you know, there's not intelligence built into our heads. Milwaukee's put some intelligence into the puller. I put it in reverse, okay? We're gonna let out some of the tape, right? Now, here's the deal. You see me letting it out. You see, now you're watching, this is the part I want you to pay close attention to. I'm gonna let out the fish tape. Did you see that? Okay, we're gonna do it again one more time. You ready? We're gonna let it out. Do you see that?
Stopping on you.
Okay. What's happening is it's sensing a jam inside the drum, and it's not allowed. What it's doing is it's reversing the rotation, okay, to keep the fish tape from getting jammed up in the drum. So there's red link or red lithium or some type of intelligence in this drum that keeps it from getting jammed and keeps it from getting coiled up and broken. Nobody likes a broken fish tape. We're gonna let it out, right? We're letting it out, boom. It sensed the jam, inside, and it reversed itself. Now it's going to pull. It will pull. We put it in reverse, we let more out, but then it's sensing a jam, it's stopping. And it'll start to pull again. Okay, so kind of like me, you don't need to be the smartest operator. I would suggest that you are, but in case you're not, you do something that's not good for your conductors or good for the fish tape, the angler, the red link intelligence could help save you. And if you like that, then smash the like button. Also, if it's your first time here, you're not already, get subscribed and tap the bell, because we do awesome demonstrations like this all the time to show that sometimes tools can be more intelligent than we are. Everybody, I'll see you on the next one. Whoa. I want to make sure it's not tangled. The strangler. A bee in my ear? Let me see. Whoa, look at that. You know what's good about that? If there's resistance on your leads, or the intelligence is going to keep from a catastrophic failure from happening. I like that. The red link intelligence is always paying attention, even when you're not. Oh my God, those demos were amazing. I hope you enjoyed them as much as I did. With that, I want to say I appreciate everybody being here for the awesome demos and demonstrations and hanging out with me.
We appreciate you stopping by.
Well, thank you. I appreciate your line. We'll see you all on the next one.